What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the inaugural episode of The Scoop. That guy's Brian,
What's up? How's it going?
representing Motor City, and I'm your co-host, Sin City Mike.
And today we're going to be talking about a story. This comes out of Georgia. Okay. And governor over there in Georgia, his name's Brian Kemp. This picture of this guy, he's kind of goofy looking picture right here, but whatever. He's about to open up. He's about to open up the state, and the mayor of Atlanta is not very happy with this idea.
Keisha Lance Bottoms.
Yeah, Keisha Lance
Mayor.
Bottoms. It's a strange name, but I guess it's okay. So like this dude is pissing off this lady, apparently at the moment.
Kemp is pissing off Bottoms.
Right. So, let's see. I don't have my fucking Word document pulled up, but it's okay because I can remember it. But what's happening is starting today, okay, this guy, Brian Kemp, is going to start opening gyms and salons. I don't know why he would choose these, but that's what's happening. He's opening these. And then next week, he's going to start opening restaurants and movie theaters. So this is going to be pretty interesting, and I'm curious to see how this is all going to play out. But I think there's people that are protesting that they don't want the state to open it, and people that are protesting that they are.
Yeah, there's like two sides basically.
Right. Like, what do you think about all this, Mike? If we can be opinionated.
Well, based on my opinion.
I mean,
Well, the first thing that pops out to me is that when you brought the story up to me, the first thought I had was, why these places, right? Why gyms? Why hair salons? Why do they get to go first? I mean, like, there has to be like a reason behind it, right? I don't know what their plan is. I'm not really versed in their plan, whatever, if they even have a plan. But I'm just curious why these businesses get to open first. I understand restaurants, right? Because people want to go out and maybe have something to eat, whatever,
Yeah,
enjoy like a nice meal, right? And they can control, right? They can be like, all right, like no tables next to each other, like 12 feet, whatever. I get that. And there's not a whole lot of like touching, right?
yeah, but at the gym, everyone's touching everything.
Yeah.
And the same thing with the hair salon. They're touching you directly. Like, I think a restaurant would be less likely to spread disease. Like, they wash dishes and keep restaurants clean. I don't think gyms are that clean.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if I was living there, I'd probably not even leave the house.
Yeah, I agree.
Even if they open up, but like, I don't know. It's just weird to me that these places would be like the first ones to open. You know what I mean? So
it's kind of weird.
Like, you guys out there, if you guys are from Georgia and you guys are watching this, hit us up in the comments. Let us know what your thoughts are of why these places get to open up first. I mean, like, is Kemp's wife? I'm assuming he's married. Is Kemp's wife like
maybe she needs
to get her hair did, right? Like, and she's telling her husband, open up hair salons first. I need my hair done.
I think it's interesting that all these politicians are kind of like battling each other. It's not just this. It's like the president's battling the governors. And then here's this lady, Keisha Bottoms, and she's telling people, I don't care what the governor says. I implore you to stay at home. Anyways, she's trying to like talk some sense into these people because the governor's just going to do whatever he wants.
And she can't really override the governor because
she can. I guess she can make her suggestions, but I don't even know if it's. I don't think this is a good idea. I'm just going to put that right out there. I don't think this is a good idea at all.
Yeah,
I think, and if they were going to start opening things up, I don't know why they would choose a gym first, because like everybody's touching the dumbbells, and the next person's touching the dumbbells. You don't like do an exercise and then go wash your hands.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could theoretically just use hand sanitizer. It'll
only work. It'll only work if they have like a guy standing right behind you, ready to clean the equipment. Right.
Yeah, that's
like
happen.
let's say you're on the machine, you're done, and you get up. Some dude just comes up right behind you and starts cleaning the shit for the next guy. Right.
Well, what about like people running like on the treadmill and they're breathing hard and they're probably like
they're breathing hard, their sweat is like all over the place, right?
Yeah, and the breath is like flinging everywhere. Like, that can't be good.
They got to wear masks then.
Who's going to wear a mask when they're working out? It's hot enough, just regularly. I don't know. This whole plan is just, this is a fucking...
I don't know. It's like, because like when you read the article, it says that, so they're going to allow these establishments to open, but they also have to adhere to social distancing protocols, right? So it's like, okay, so if you go to the gym, what, you got to wear gloves, you got to wear masks, right? Like, does everybody got to, like, no one's going to do this.
Is there going to be the social distancing police too? Are they going to enforce it? Like, what's going to happen if you don't adhere to it? Is somebody going to tackle you? Are they
going to move all the treadmills and place them 6 feet apart?
I think they're actually doing that. I think I seen that shit somewhere. The gyms were ready to open up and they're moving their equipment apart. Maybe. I mean,
well, that works if you're like a big ass gym, like
yeah, my gym couldn't get away with that.
Yeah, like, but if you go to like a small gym, like I go to like a local gym, like a really, it's tiny,
me too.
Right?
Me too.
So it's like, it's really small. So like you're right next to the next guy, right? It's not like an LA Fitness or
Planet Fitness or whatever.
Yeah, like the big ass chains that have like giant, like, like they have a lot of space where they can afford to kind of like spread things out. So I mean, I don't know. I think I agree with you. It's a bad idea, but like, but
I hope
let's face it, when they open, people will go.
Yeah, I hope for safety's sake that this all works out good and then we can move forward. But I really don't want one state or two states. I think South Carolina is doing this too. Mm-hmm. But I don't really want people to get hurt.
Yeah.
Or people to die or get sick or whatever. Like, how do you feel about going out? Like, if they opened up Las Vegas, are you going to be hitting the casino and then playing the poker?
Well,
I mean, like,
you know what? Funny that you mentioned it, because like our mayor, the Las Vegas mayor, was in the news recently. Is like,
oh yeah,
yeah, she wanted to offer everybody up as a control group. Like, like when I saw the clips of her saying those things in her Anderson Cooper interview, I was like, oh shit, I felt like a guinea pig. Right. I'm like, no, I didn't sign up for this shit. Right. I'm like, I don't want to be a control group. Hell no.
This lady, whatever her name is, the mayor, like, she made a total fucking ass of herself on national television, whatever. Like, they're making fun of her on Twitter. Mm-hmm. Lynch mob is forming as we speak.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, it's like, it's like, well, when we talked about this earlier, before we started up the video, you were like, like what was wrong with her PR guy? And I'm like, yeah, if she had a PR guy, right? But like, she's doing this from like the comfort of her own home, right? So Anderson Cooper comes calling. She's like, oh yeah, give me like 5 minutes, like, let's go ahead. She didn't consult nobody. She just went ahead and just started this video, just started talking, and PR guy's gonna have to he's like, I gotta fix this shit afterwards.
I don't think so. Maybe the PR guy's an asshole too, honestly. I don't know, because I just, you got to think about these shits before you say them. You can't just say, like, because like, I remember Anderson Cooper asking her, like, how are you gonna enforce social distancing in the casino? And she's like, I don't know, that's their problem. They're the ones that run the casino. I don't care about that. We got to get this shit open. Like, people got to start DJing.
What about when he asked her, all right, so would you are you willing to go to the casino every day and mingle with like the people and the workers? And she didn't really answer the question, right? And then when Anderson Cooper was pressing her, and then she's like, well, I got a family, like, I'm staying home.
Oh, okay.
Like, oh fuck, bro.
Wow. Well, I don't know. She's probably not going to be winning any popularity contest anytime soon.
Yeah, she's not very popular right now, and it doesn't hurt that our governor, went on Anderson Cooper, like right after, right, and he just basically said, "No, we're not opening shit." Don't. Basically, he just said, "Don't listen to anybody else. I'm the governor. I'm the boss of the state, and I'm saying." I'm the authority of when things are going to open. So, it doesn't look good for her.
The thumbnail, you should have seen the thumbnail on YouTube for this video with Anderson Cooper and the lady, because Anderson Cooper is doing a facepalm. He's just like, that's the thumbnail. It's a classic. I really like the thumbnail they chose.
No,
So,
we should
yeah.
we should do that too. Like they're like this, you know.
So,
Well, what
yeah.
about you, man? So it's like, so let's say your governor of Michigan, just says, all right, we're gonna open up May 1st. Let's say it's not next week or whatever. Let's say May 1st. How comfortable are you to kind of like sort of like resume a normal life, like pre-COVID?
Man, to be honest, I'm pretty nervous about the whole thing because I was a smoker until just a little over a year ago. About 15 months ago, I quit smoking. January 19th.
Hey, what's going on, man?
So,
What's up? Fist bump.
did
Fist
you
bump
quit
right
smoking
there.
too?
Yeah, about 3 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. It was the best
Yeah.
thing I ever did, but I'm still worried because, my lungs are technically still recovering.
Yeah.
I could be at a higher risk. And
Yeah.
this is some kind of lung disease, so obviously I don't want to get it. I don't want to
Yeah.
bring it home to my wife. I don't want my wife to get it because, like, I could imagine, like,
Mhm.
worst case scenario, what happens if my wife gets sick and she dies, or I
Yeah.
get sick and I die?
Yeah.
Do I really want to risk that? Not really. I kind of want to
Mhm.
wait and see. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to be really careful at first because our governor is talking about starting to slowly open the state back up, starting on May 1st or
Mhm.
whatever. And I am a little bit nervous about that, and I think my wife is too. But
Yeah.
eventually, we're going to have to all go back to normal life.
Mhm.
I just hope
Yeah.
that, man, I hope I don't get sick.
Yeah. Yeah. I have the same fears too, because like you, because I am a former smoker, I do have fears that maybe my lungs aren't up to par with someone who's not a smoker, because we've seen reports of healthy people getting sick. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's that fucking scares me to a point where I'm like, I'm fine staying at home. I'm fine not leaving the house. But then, like, if the state opens up, especially if Vegas opens up, then my wife has to go to work, right? And for her to like be out all the time, and I know that she doesn't have it because we've been self-isolating together, and she doesn't leave the house. But like, what if like her coworkers, right? What if like one of her coworkers was at Florida, like spring breaking with like all those kids, and he or she comes back and exposes everybody, right? Let's say that person was asymptomatic, she, not showing symptoms, whatever, but he's a carrier, right?
Yep,
So you never know. And
Definitely.
If she brings it back, and I've got fucked up lungs, right? So
Yeah. I don't know.
it's crazy.
I think everything will be all right eventually. Obviously, it's not going to end humankind, but it's pretty
Yeah.
uncomfortable situation right
Yeah.
now. I don't even like leaving the house. Like the other day, I had to go to the post office. I was telling you about this earlier, and I had to buy stamps. And the one thing I noticed is that there was 10 people that I encountered at the post office. Okay, and myself.
And this was like including the postal office workers, or just
I
customs?
I didn't even get into the area where the postal office workers were. Like, I had to go, like, there's a foyer where all the PO boxes are, and then you go through another door to get to where the employees are. Well, I didn't go through that door. I didn't want to bother the employees because I know they're forced to work, because they're U.S. postal employees. But I just thought, like, there's a machine. All I need to do is mail a letter, and I needed a stamp, and I had to get an automated machine. I had the stamps out. And so in that process, while I was waiting to use this automated machine, I encountered approximately 10 people in total. Okay. And one of them had a mask on. And the people were walking by me. They were less than 6 feet. I had a mask on.
Mm-hmm.
I had a hand sanitizer in my car. I just, but all these people, they weren't wearing masks. They came within 6 feet of one another and whatever. And they just don't seem to be taking it very seriously. And if that's happening here, it's going to be happening in Georgia, right?
Yeah.
And if they open up Las Vegas and people are degenning at the casino, like, they're going to be like standing and, oh, fucking baby need a new pair of shoes, and
Yeah.
and they're going to be touching the dice and the chips and the cards and whatever. Like, there's no way that you can keep shit clean.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. There's no way. There's no way. Funny that you mentioned that the post office story. Like, I had to go to the grocery store about a week ago because we were running low on supplies. So I go, and then like I'm decked out, hoodie, sweatpants. It's like 80 fucking degrees, right? I'm wearing a hoodie, sweatpants. I'm wearing long ass socks, shoes. Basically, there's no skin exposed on my body, right? I'm wearing sunglasses with a mask, everything, gloves, right?
You look like a Unabomber.
Yeah. I look like the Unibar. I look like I could fucking rob the place. I mean, like, if I walked into the grocery store looking like that pre-COVID, they might have called the cops. They might have, dude. There's this dude strange looking dude walking around, right? Like, please come. He might do something terrible. But then, like, I walk into the store, and it's like everybody's like, like everybody's like, not as like me. Like I'm all decked out. But like, there's some people wearing masks. Some people have gloves on. But like, so I was like in line. Like, cause like there's like a two cart distance minimum, because they have like these markers on the ground, right? I see this one guy, he comes in, he looks like he just ran a marathon. He's wearing like a tank top, like runner shorts and shoes, and he's like jogging in place, like right in front of me, looking at like which pasta sauce he needs to get, right? And I'm like, bro,
he's jogging in place.
Like, he's jogging in place. He's like, yeah, I'll get mushrooms, like.
Oh, this is kind of an unpleasant mental picture I'm getting.
It's like, bro, like, you see everybody here is like, we're like wearing masks and everything. I look like I'm like halfway to a fucking hazmat suit, and he's like tank top, runner shorts, right? The kind that they wear for fucking marathon. They're like short ass shorts, right?
Right.
Like, so he's sweating, he's breathing really hard, and he has his whole body exposed to airborne elements. Droplets, everything, and it's like he doesn't give a shit. It's like, I would have been like, bro, like, okay, fine, you want to go for a jog, but like before you go to the grocery store, at least go home, put some fucking clothes on, put some protective gear on. Don't be a fucking carrier and pass it on to like other people. You know what I mean? So, like, okay. It's fucked up because some people just don't give a shit because they just don't think it's, they just don't think it really matters.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't think it's really a threat. Like, it's not serious. Like, they just kind of feel that. I still think there's this kind of general feeling that old people are the only ones that can be affected. But
yeah,
we'll see what happens. I hope the best for these people in Georgia.
Yeah,
and in South Carolina.
Me too. Yeah, me too. You guys in Georgia, if you guys are watching this, stay safe. Keep your distance. If you have to leave the house, and if you know you're gonna be around people, wear a mask, wear gloves. If you're gonna be touching shit, don't touch your face. Wash your hands frequently.
Yeah. Hand sanitizer, buckets,
hand
soap,
sanitizer.
whatever.
Use alcohol. If you guys have like alcohol, use that. I mean, not like drinking alcohol, but just
they might be
use
using
alcohol.
That too.
Yeah, alcohol will kill that shit fast.
Yeah,
right?
for sure. So put your comments below. We'd love to hear what you guys have to say about it. You should definitely click on one of our other videos. It's going to be upcoming soon. We're going to be streaming very soon. As soon as we get into a rhythm with this channel, brand new. Look forward to a lot of content, daily uploads every day, daily.
Let us know what you think, guys. Hit us up.
Hit us up.
All right, so I guess we're done. So on behalf of Brian and I, thank you again for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let us know in the comments what you think. Oh, like this video. All right,
yeah, smash that like button. That'd be great.
Bro.